Hello everyone, and welcome to another Kev Play. This is Kevin, and we are on part 17 of Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time. Last time we got into the blast, we got to this, Egopus dimension, we blasted the past. We did this level, we didn't get the gem, because we were missing 2 boxes. We'll get back to that. First off, I want to do the flashback tape. Hey, Papa Pig. Engine interview. How's it going, Peppa Pig?
And go!
Oh, we're going left now.
Tell me about your qualifications.
Well, I have a degree in devious devices.
Wait a second. Embryo, you left the mic on.
You said, I'm good, I finished Act 1 of Expedition 33. How are you liking it so far?
My experiment.
There we go. That required no jump button. Okay. It's really good. The gameplay is on par with Persona. Interesting. And you would know more about that than I would, but I'm glad that you're liking it. Figure this out. How do we go about this? Oh man, damn it. Yeah, I've just been playing... Well, I was playing Pokemon Yellow, and then I got a little discouraged, because the way I was playing it, I was like, you know what, I'm not going to catch any Pokemon that are, like, evolved versions of available ones. So, like, say, like, if there's a Rattata and a Raticate, I wouldn't go for the Raticate. I wouldn't catch that. I wanna like level up my Rattata in order to evolve it. And then I wanted to try to like keep them in my party, keep the main people in my party, like Pikachu, like the starter Pokemon you eventually get, like Charmander, Squirtle. But like if there's any Pokemon that I need to level up, I can like level up everybody at the same time, and then phase any Pokemon out that already got evolved or whatever. And I wanted to see like how far, like how that would play in terms of difficulty if I didn't just try to like pick all my favorites from the get-go and just make them as strong as possible, rather than, you know, like try to like see how many I can like collect for the Pokedex or whatever before I have to go to like the Elite Four or whatever. But then I forgot that, like, you know, like I was working with my Weeping Bell, which evolves from Bellsprout, and I'm at like level 38. I'm like, when does this thing evolve into Victory Bell? Like, and then I stupidly realized, I was like, yeah, you need to use like the Leaf Stone, or, you know, like certain Pokemon require a certain stone in order to evolve. So basically, I've been wasting all my energy into this Weeping Bell for the longest time now. And not that I'm like... It's just like... It kind of just ruined my experiment of how I wanted to play. And it just kind of like put me off. So maybe the games are too old for you? I mean, it is a very, you know, it's a kid's game, but I was playing it for nostalgia's sake, first, I mean, originally I was playing it because I wanted to make sure that the save states worked on my retro snap or whatever. But it's also nostalgia, and I don't know. It kind of just like I'm like towards the end of the game, but I don't know. It's kind of like just became a little annoying for me. And then, other than that, I decided to play over the weekend. You said hold on. Also, did you hear about the Pokemon situation? No, I did not. All I know is that there was a new release that came out recently. My friend at work was telling me he was playing it. Excuse me. Oh, come on.
Experiment failed.
This is gonna be a weird one, isn't it? But I mean, one of the things I realized as I was playing is that I do know the game kind of, with the, like, even though I haven't played it in like probably, maybe at the very least since maybe, I don't know, maybe like over 15 years ago, I still know that game like back to front, front to back, and back to front. You know, like it's very easy to learn and to remember everything you need to do. But that kind of was just like the one, like, it's like, you kind of start to forget, like, which Pokemon need the stone versus which ones don't. And I like that it encourages kind of, like, you know, it encourages, like, the schoolyard banter of, like, oh, you know, this is how you get that, your Pokemon to evolve. You have to do this. You have to kind of, like, because, like, when the games came out, there wasn't really, like, the internet was there, but it wasn't as it wasn't always as accessible to everybody as it is now. So a lot of the tips and tricks you heard through like the schoolyard of what you have to do. So I appreciate that, but as someone who was just wanted to kind of have a nice little experiment with the RPG, kind of just like, I don't know, it was just like, eh. You said... Yeah, they re-released 2 GB a game Pokemons on Switch for $20 each, and apparently that's too expensive. Oh my god. That's not too expensive. Maybe for, you know, if you're targeting a younger audience and maybe they don't have a job or something and they don't want to... People are so... kids... I mean, like, a lot of gamers are very conditioned into getting like free stuff. I feel a lot that they kind of forget that it's like, you know, it costs money to make these games, even if they are re-releases. All right, how do I go about this? Oh, come on. I'm like second questioning all my jumps here. I shouldn't. Kind of just have to go for it. Damn it. Other than that, though, over the weekend I decided to... I felt like I wanted to try to just, like, not 100% it, but just to do a main... like a run of the main game in Simpsons Hidden Run. Obviously, the news that kind of inspired me was, Radical Entertainment is back. They've formed under the new name New Radical Games. Radical Entertainment, obviously, well known for Simpsons Road Rage and Hidden Run, as well as the Crash games. You know, like, is it the Crash games? Is it only I know Tag Team Racing, Mind Over Mutant, what's it called? And the other one, but basically those games. And on their site, there's a lot of imagery of like Homer and all the the Crash games, and they're saying that they're willing to like remaster stuff. So that's kind of interesting. So Crash of the Titans. That was on the tip of my tongue. And that's all of them, right? I don't think Twinsanity was part of that. Prototype, Incredible Hulk, Scarface, right. But I'd say the most prominent, or the ones I care the most about, are Road Rage, Hit and Run, and even those Crash games. I like if they remade those, or like remaster them at least for modern hardware, I'd pick those up. But it's really promising. It seems like all the planets are kind of aligning for things to happen now. Oh, I messed that up. It's gonna be a weird flashback tape, isn't it? So, bro, I'm playing the hell out of them if they release. Yeah, definitely. It's crazy that the studio just came back like that. I'm guessing, from what I've heard, that they got a lot of the people they had. Oh my god. I don't know if my heart is in this flashback tape right now. If I can at least get a checkpoint, that'd be nice. The checkpoint's right there, I see. So yeah, it's so random. Probably the best news, though, that I could have hoped for, because honestly... for me, Hit and Run and even Road Rage, I would love to see come back. And not even just be remade. I don't even know if I want a remaster of Hit and Run, but I would love... if they could do it, fine. I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of, the fact that you can't... The fact that Apu has an entire level dedicated to him, and he's a very important part of the story, I don't know how that's gonna fly. I don't know how a lot of the voice acting is gonna be. I don't know if they're gonna actually re-record lines, or if they're going to use what the voice recordings they already have, if they do a remaster. But ideally, honestly, I would love a spiritual successor or a sequel. I think that would be just as cool, if not preferable for me. That way you don't have to worry about what gets censored or what, or whatnot. It's a fresh game. But at the same time, everyone's clamoring for a Hit and Run remake. If they did it for the Bikini Bottom Battle for Bikini Bottom game, and it was as successful as it was, then I think Hit and Run can get the same treatment. I would like to see it in the graphics of like the Crash Bandicoots now, with like the cartoony graphics. That's just me. Alright, how do I do this? Let's try this. Of course, thanks to that Battle for Bikini Bottom game, the devs made 2 of the best SpongeBob games. And you said, I wonder if they're still under Activision. I think that there is some kind of weird thing where EA kind of lost... I don't know if they lost the life... I think EA works under... I think Disney is kind of like the deciding factor whether these games are going to happen. But... I remember I was listening to some like video essay about how it seems likely it could happen. The way Disney, especially with the Simpsons movie 2 going to be coming out next year, everything seems to kind of like I said, the planets seem to be aligning. How do I go about this? Another trial and error. Oh my god.
Bandicoot.
I had the right idea though. I had to spin on that, and then I can go back to the life. Actually, I don't have to go back at all because the nitros are gonna explode that. So I might as well just keep going. Oh, for that Cortex level, I know where the hidden gem is. Okay. But yeah, I was rewatching the tape. I noticed that I missed one box after dying once and then forgetting to go get a certain box that I activated from a switch. But there's another box that I'm not entirely sure where it was. I don't know if it was part of the switch or not that I didn't see, but I definitely know there was one box, because I was missing 2 boxes last episode. So we'll have to see. Damn it! I'm like losing my mind on this one. Okay. This level, man. Okay, before when I did this, I didn't spin or anything, I just kind of tried to land inside there, so... There we go. This time I need to just get to the other side like I did. I need to spin. And spin when I land. Damn it! That's not what I meant to do. Alright, I have an idea. I'm at least getting there more easily. I just want to get to a checkpoint so I can, like, keep talking about stuff. Whew. Damn it, that's not... Oh, man. Alright. Let's think about this. Oh my god. Alright, what else can I say? Yeah, so ideally, if they can get a hidden run remaster, even if I don't like what changes there are, I hope it's successful. That way, more Simpsons games can become a thing, and then obviously I think they should, especially with GTA 6 coming out, that hype, it would be cool if you had another Simpsons hidden run type game existing that kind of maybe take inspiration from you know, modern open world games, you know, and kind of expand. And by the way, I've been playing the Simpsons Hidden Run again. I'm on the last level right now, and I can't appreciate it more than I can. Like, there's so many little things that makes that game so perfect that it makes me wonder if a team does do a remaster, even if it's the same team, if they're going to be aware of all the little nuances that make the game so great. Because it really is something special. So that last level is a pain in the ass, isn't it? I have to say, like, so far, I know that Simpsons Hidden Run, the difficulty spike gets crazy towards like the last 3 levels, I'd say. But I kind of know the game upside down, like inside out, to the point where like I haven't been having really that much trouble with it. But I do know that last level is a pain. But I also kind of understand some tricks in order to make it work. So at this point, I've played the game so many times that I don't really have that much of a problem with it. Oh, come on! Why was that like a late... Let's see if I can get this.
That's a dead one.
It really is like precision here. I have half a mind that if I'm not gonna get this at a certain point, then I'll move on and come back to it another time. What is that hitbox? Right, you know? Whew. It's this one that I get tripped up on. I can't jump on it because I'm gonna hit the nitro. I have to spin through it. Oh, come on, that was my second jump to go across. Okay, so I shouldn't do this crouch jump. That seems to be what they're hinting at here. God, I hate that. I'm gonna do a regular jump, spin, and jump, and then try to. I have to basically land. Well, technically, no, I have to land it. I think somehow. Damn it! Okay, you know what? I'm gonna just land on that life box. I think I can just do that. I think it will allow me to. Let's see. Just gonna go straight in there. No, that doesn't work. What if... Is there a way to spin it and jump back? And then jump back the other way? You know what I'm saying? No, I don't think I can. I don't know, can I? Oh my god. Okay, that worked somehow. Okay. Oh my god. I think they're allowing me to jump like this? Jesus. What am I supposed to... I guess I gotta jump again? Alright, well at least we got a little farther. You said jump now, or go now. Yeah, it's not good. Technically, they allow me to do this. Alright, so I got lucky with that the first time. I think I can technically try to bounce and try to see what that can do. I wish there was a way to set these off, like kind of exploit the nitro somehow. You gotta bounce them, spin the crate while moving forward. Yep. Cool. But this... Okay, I gotcha. Gotcha. Beautiful. We'll leave those for the nitros to explode.
Was that
Just like
rocket in
that.
your
Yeah,
head
thanks.
an experiment gone wrong, or...
What rocket?
Oh, never mind.
I said yes. Nice. So another thing that actually we didn't get to talk about because it was right after the Blue Point kerfluffle. We ended the episode, and like the next day, I think Phil Spencer announced his retirement, and Sarah Bond is also out as the executives, and basically they have new leadership now from some AI department of Microsoft, and that's her name's Aisha. And people are speculating, you know, she's kind of going on Twitter saying like, you know, we're gonna try to reevaluate what went right, what went wrong with you know, Microsoft's decisions with Xbox as of recent, see what works, what doesn't. She doesn't want to turn things, you know, she's aware of like AI slop, and she doesn't want to utilize AI for, you know, creating games, you know, for the sake of it, or she wants to utilize AI as a tool. But she's also going on Twitter at the same time and like trying to talk with all the Xbox content creators and like, or journalists, and trying to be all nicey nice and like oh, I'm a gamer too. Like, I don't think she's pretending to be a gamer, but she does have she had like an Xbox account that she uses like with her family, and I don't know. There's a lot of like parasocial stuff that's going on where it's like, I don't know why you need to talk to people in the Xbox community right away. Just do the job, really. But it's kind of, and people are just kind of like speculating. Like I know there was someone else that said from Xbox leadership that is no longer there, that's saying that basically they're using her to sunset, quote unquote, sunset the Xbox. Basically meaning like kind of like pack it up in a way, without it coming off like it's like a shot to the back of the head type deal. But we don't know that. You know, could be true, could be not, but it's interesting. Xbox is in a very... It's funny how Sony, whenever something bad happens at Sony, Xbox can't take like a few days to a week without being like, hold my beer, and you know. But yeah, Phil's out. He was a good, you know, he was a good personality. I believed he believed in the games and stuff. I imagine there was a lot of like rough behind the scenes stuff where maybe their hands were tied with higher ups, like not the Xbox division, but like more like Microsoft. You said Sean Layden, Reggie, and now Phil Spencer's gone. The big three. Yeah, you know. It's a new era, for sure. Okay, I think we got this. Oh, we got switches. Oh my god, what are we doing? Are these switches going to turn on nitros, or what? That's the question. Sooner or later, Xbox will end up like Sega. That's what the direction I'm thinking they're going. And I'm hearing rumblings that they think like Aisha is like, I don't know if it's Aisha or Asha, but she's thinking of reversing. There's talks of like she's gonna like determine whether they should reverse the whole third party. You know, all the games going third party. I think like what she said was like the plan is the plan until it's not the plan. So like that's what she's gonna do. They're basically like evaluating the past leadership's decisions and seeing what the benefits are, the pros and cons, weighing them, and it's like steering a ship. You can't just, turn it a 90-degree angle or 180 in one shot. You kind of have to see where it's going. So, sure, like, are games like Halo Campaign Evolved coming to PlayStation 5? Yes. But there could be a possibility where they do try to, like, revert to some sense of exclusivity. Or maybe, and I even heard people speculating this, whether they're going to get rid of Game Pass. I'm not sure if that's going to be a thing. That's possible. And I know now Sony is reevaluating their strategy with PC, where they're going to start. Insiders are talking about Sony's thinking of, not really releasing games on PC, their exclusive games on PC anymore, because it's not really necessarily moving the needle. It's an interesting strategy, because now Sony's real competitor right now, I think, is Nintendo. And if you're kind of only helping Xbox's third-party strategy by putting Sony's games on PC, because then everything's going to become kind of like a PC machine, or a Microsoft machine or whatever, and you'll be able to play those games. I think they want to try to take those games back now, to try to, like, it's almost like a chess move, it feels like. So I doubt it. Yeah, they're pushing back on PC. Let's see what I can do here. Oh god. Oh god. Was I supposed to see something? Okay, hold on. How do we do this? These boxes I don't need to worry about because the nitros will get it. These boxes I need to come back to. Can I come back after I destroy these? That's the question. Now I got fire. Whew. Okay, I can come back after I destroy this. Okay, now I gotta go back. Beautiful. Now I can jump over. Beautiful, we did it. It's crazy how it works out like that. Like, the first half of this was really the hard part. Everything... Oh, not that this wasn't challenging, too, but it was kind of like... It clicked with me more, I guess. Beautiful. Let's get out of here.
Keep it up.
Score. Now, what should we do? Should we go back to the level that I need to get the gem, or should I go back to the snowy area to do the other Cortex level? Maybe I should just finish what I started and kind of go back in here, and then I'll go back. Basically, I have to get the hidden gem and well, both of them would be Cortex levels, but yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, so the hidden gem and the box gem.
Prehistoric predators like my blaster's new settings.
We just gotta be very careful of what... Oh, don't want to collect that. Be very mindful of certain boxes that might be off-screen or whatnot. So far, I think we're good. Put the box there. Don't see anything there. I'll make sure to get rid of that nitro. Is there any... I hope there's not like a hidden box. Oh my god. Make sure not to destroy them. I'm pretty sure we're good there. Alright. Let me get rid of that.
They laughed when I added blockification. Well, who's laughing now? Me.
Okay. But yeah, that's that. Oh, so this box I need to get. Let's see. Okay. Other than that, there is a game that has been kind of leaked to the public. Reliable sources saying that Cory Barlog's next game from Sony Santa Monica is... Okay, there's Wumpas down there. Why are there Wumpas down there? But yeah, Cory Barlog's next game is a God of War spin-off focusing on Faye, which is Kratos' wife in the Norse games. So, oh, that game. Now this is a game I'm surprised by what people's reactions are to it. I kind of wish it didn't get leaked because for me, I will walk to the ends of the earth to whatever Cory Barlog is working on. I'm not going into expecting it to be a God of War game. He said, like, it's supposed to feel like a new IP, but it's within the God of War universe. There's 8 games where you play as Kratos as the main protagonist. I'm willing to see what is worthy of a new... Oh, I think I can go down here. I can go down here. This is weird. Oh, cool. I got the hidden gem without you telling me. You said, Doug, I'll be honest, I can't say I'm excited. That is a reasonable way to feel, because we don't know anything about Faye. It's not like Uncharted Lost Legacy, where it's like, after Uncharted 4, I was like, I wonder what happened to Chloe. Because I remember actually thinking that, and it made sense. So it made sense when Chloe got her own little spin-off game. But this is going to be a full-fledged game by Cory Barlog. I trust his storytelling. I trust his feeling for what stories are worth telling. But I understand not feeling excited because we don't know who this character is. I don't really know much about Faye other than she's a giant. You know, and that Atreus is her son, and Kratos is... And then, of course, you know, spoiler alert, if you haven't played God of War 2018, that she dies in the game. Or at least at that point in time. So obviously we know there's going to be a prequel. So who the hell is Faye? I get it. But I also don't understand people's sense of entitlement where it's like, if this is a game that's in the God of War universe, I want to play as the God of War. It's like, really? I get, like, obviously I get that. I get that feeling, that urge to play as Kratos more than Faye. But I'm also of the, like, you have to have an open mind. You know, if this is a game that's not meant to be a God of War game, but it just happens to take place in the God of War universe, and maybe is important to Kratos' story in some sense, I think people have to start to manage their expectations, or, like, you know, like, what the game is. Not every game has to be tailored to everyone's sensibilities and whatnot. Especially when you had 8 God of War games already. Like, it's like, can't Santa Monica try something else? At the same time, I get it. I'm not excited either, but that's because I don't know what the game is. I don't know what to expect. I don't know. For all I know, Faye could be one of my favorite characters of all time. I don't know that yet. So I don't know. I just feel like people are a little hasty with their kind of like, everyone's all up in arms. It feels like on Twitter, and it's just like, I don't know if I feel that way. But I get it. It's like, you know, it is kind of like a, I don't know. Okay. You said an Atreus game is right there. That's true. We are familiar with Atreus. We even got to play as Atreus in God of War Ragnarok. I get that. And of course, the way God of War Ragnarok ends, it lends itself to that. And it's not to say that we won't get that game at some point. Who knows if there's multiple projects being worked on? We don't know that. But I do agree that makes sense. The apple's right there for the picking. You said, but why not Atreus? I get that. But this is Cory Barlog's kind of like him running the helm of it, of what he wants to do. I imagine, you know, because it wasn't Cory Barlog that did Ragnarok. I imagine there's another director and another project being worked on at Sony Santa Monica where perhaps Atreus is another branch or spin-off game that's happening, for all we know. Or maybe there's a game that's going to somehow tie into the rumored God of War Egypt mythology games that, you know, I know Cory Barlog once was vocal about being interested in exploring. But I don't mind this, you know, as long as it's different. I have no reason to be excited yet because we haven't seen anything. We weren't meant to know anything about it yet. You said from a business standpoint, this game ain't gonna sell that much copies. I don't know about that. Like, think about Intergalactic: The Heretic Prophet. Think of how many times that Sony or that Naughty Dog took a risk with their new IP. You know, like when Uncharted first was like revealed, you know, Nathan Drake and Drake's Fortune, a lot of people were like, why are they doing this? Why are they doing some like standard gun shooting game, you know, with realistic graphics? We want more Jak and Daxter. We want, you know, but Naughty Dog always took risks. This is, for the first time, Sony Santa Monica doing something slightly different. And it's not even that much of a risk in terms of it being a different IP completely. It's still in the God of War universe. I get it though, because like, it's like with Sons of Sparta that just came out. Nobody really wants to. A lot of people are right in their criticism of not wanting to play as Kratos as a mortal with a spear. It's not as interesting as his Blades of Chaos or his Leviathan Axe or whatever. Or, you know, him being a god, or having, like, the motivation to kill gods or whatever. But I don't know, I haven't played that game yet. But back to my point, when Intergalactic: The Heretic Prophet comes out, I don't care how many people are crying woke, or that they don't like that she has a shaved head, or that they don't like the actress, or that they don't like that it's a girl protagonist. People are gonna buy that game in droves. It's gonna sell in droves, without a doubt. Oh man, I thought I could swim for some reason. I'm so stupid. I'm talking too much. Yeah. I think it will sell because I think if it's anywhere as once the reviews hit, and if it's anywhere as good as the way the stories are delivered in the Norse games, I think the PlayStation community will rally behind this game when we see more of it. And even if it just seems like they're not, I feel like there's going to be more sales than we would expect. But I get it. It is a risk. You know, it's always going to be a risk when you take on a new IP. We saw that firsthand with Concord. I don't think I have to do this anymore, but let's see. I think I already got the gem, right? But that's just my 2 cents on that. We'll see how it plays. I don't know why I tried to jump into the water. But we're here. I guess this is what I want to know is there any box that's hidden above here or around here that I am not aware of? Because the box I missed here was the one that's at the switch here from last time. I got it the first time, but then I died, and then I missed it somehow again. So we're gonna see. Nope. Nothing to get up top, so I can just explode this. Beautiful. What's my box count at? 40? I think you should be good. I hope I am. So that is a box I'm gonna have to get. Let's see. Oh god, I'm stuck. Okay. Starfield might be coming to PS5. I heard that they're saying like it might be like an April thing. That's interesting. I don't know, like was that like I remember seeing like weird gameplay videos or images of like the NPCs looking very wonky. I hope it's like more polished than whatever the launch version was. I've never really had a Bethesda game before. God. I'm like stuck. Okay. But so I'm gonna go backwards. Make sure I go backwards. But yeah, that's interesting. It's like I don't know. Maybe I'll pick it up. It is another game that would interest me, I think. It's right up my alley, I feel. Okay, let's see what we got. Let me make sure that nothing got unlocked over here. 45. I really hope I'm not missing anything. Let's see. I don't know if I'll play it. Maybe I'll wait for a sale. I really hope I don't miss a boss. Have you played the Marathon beta? No, the Slam or whatever it's called, the server Slam. No, I have not. Have you tried it? I think I saw you playing it the other day. Like I said, I think my first game I'm gonna get, or first game I'm gonna dip into, is the Ghost of Yotei Legends mode that's gonna be released on March 10th. So I have tried it. It was all right. I heard people were kind of mixed on it, but the more they played, the more they were appreciating it. And from what I can tell, that's kind of how everyone was feeling about the original Destiny when it first came out. Okay, let's remember to get that box. But you said, but I died and I had to start all over again. Is it like a... When you say start all over again, do you mean like it's not like a round-based thing? Or is there like some sense of progression that you had to redo all over again? Like kind of like a story experience. Alright, this is where I died last time, so be careful. There we go. We got box there. What are we looking at? 59. I think last time I had 57 at this point. So maybe we did it? Who knows? Alright, let's hope for the best here. Oh, you said the mission. Okay, so there's like a mission. Gotcha.
Ooh, I've never tried a volcano lair. Do good guys have volcano lairs? Much to learn.
I gotta be careful here. Alright, if there's any boxes that I'm not aware of, let's be aware of it. Okay. I'm just studying the environment to make sure I'm not missing anything. I'm sure you're good. I hope so. I'm gonna blame you, Pelpa, if I'm not good. Just kidding, just kidding.
No volcano lair.
Oh god.
I can feel my nostril hairs sizzling.
We're almost there. Let's see if I can get a bouncy. Make sure there's nothing around. Okay. I want to get... Beautiful. Let's make sure there's nothing up here. Okay. Alright, we're good. There's nothing there. I think the box that was off camera, that was like buried under, it was like behind like a tree branch or whatever. I think that was the one that I didn't get last time, possibly. Where are we? 77. Oh god. Make sure there's nothing hidden underneath this mushroom. I'm looking, you should be good. Thank you.
Haven't seen mushrooms that big since I left the Gigantizotron running overnight.
Okay. Nothing up there. Whew. Okay, let's figure this out. So far, so good. Okay. This is the moment of truth, really. 88 out of 101. I think we're good. Hope we're good. We're not good. We're missing one. So it was the one box that I knew was missing, but there's still one missing box. H by H, we G Sui H G blah, blah, blah. We're gonna have to figure this out next time. So next time we're gonna, or I don't know. It's like I might have to just like be like, what is like the most commonly missed box? At least we got the hidden gem. We did something. We don't have to worry about that. But you know what? Let's go to the other level. Because, you know, why not? Ship happens. This one I don't recall having a big issue with, so we'll see.
The Bandicoots are en route. I must reach the spot.
Dude, I know which one it is. Do you now? Should I just go back into it? You know what? If you know which one it is, let's not start this one yet. Let's just get it over with. I'll try to go as fast as I can through it. So yeah, right now. Alright, let's go. It's best to put it behind us, you know?
Let's see how these prehistoric predators like my blaster's new settings.
Alright, you let me know when I'm getting warm. Now we know there's a box here. Is there a box above? No, there is not. I'm all eyes. I really hate... I wish there was like a lock-on feature, because like, it gets annoying trying to get that to work. Okay, I'm gonna blow that up. I assume you would say something by now.
They laughed when I added blockification. Well, who's laughing now? Me.
Okay, we got that one. Did we miss something here? You good, okay. Alright. I don't know why, but I like to get this out of the way. Alright, we're good with that. Oop, fell. my bad. If by any chance we miss this, I'll apologize big time. Hey, I appreciate the help, so... I think we're good. I see a box right there, which I think I got last time. It's easy to miss it though, huh? Oh my god. Can you please? Thank you. Alright, so I know there's a box right here. Did I miss that box last time? I don't think so, right? Is there any... I'm not seeing any up here. I think you got that box last time. Thank you.
Ooh, bouncy!
Nothing to get here, right? Okay. I hate this. Alright, thank you, Cortez. We have 41 now. I think I had 40 last time, I'm not sure. Alright. We're gonna do this. Do it right. Okay, that works for me. I think that's the only box I need to go back for. Is that? Oh man, alright, come on. Got that one. I don't see any box underneath the rib cage here. The box you went back for, I thought that was the missing box. You mother... But stay with me. Okay. Alright. Oh god, okay. That was the best way to go about that. Hit the checkpoint and tell me how many boxes you have. Okay. Okay. Coming up on it soon. What's that? Alright, here's the checkpoint. We have 61 boxes.
Ooh, I've never tried a volcano lair. Do good guys have volcano lairs? Much to learn.
Correct, okay. So we're so far so good. I wonder if there was like a box to the right or left that I have to shoot. Like, you know what I mean? Because if I was hiding a box, that's... So keep going, alright. Good so far. I don't don't see any boxes off screen here. Nothing so far. Oop.
On second thought, no volcano lair. I can feel my nostril hairs sizzling.
So far, so good. Nothing up there. Let's get rid of this bad boy. We should have 73 boxes in the next checkpoint. $73 boxes, correct. So what the hell were we missing? I have some weird memory of missing a box. There's a box in this section coming up that I think might be the culprit. And I'm not seeing anything there. So far we're good, I think. Oop. Yeah, it's gotta be like a box under this mushroom, like one of these mushrooms or something. Damn it. Nothing up there.
Haven't seen mushrooms that big since I left
Huh.
the Gigantizotron running overnight.
It's interesting that they let me shoot towards the screen or away, so I'm looking. Got that box. We know there's a box there, and then we're gonna drop down there. So far, so good. Unless there's something down there, which I doubt. Got that one. Got these. Before you fall in the big pit, you should have 89. Alright, so 86 right now, but we'll wait before we fall in the big pit. Okay. And that way. We have 89, so that's what I should have. So, did I get it again? I couldn't have got it, right? So I'm gonna fall in this big pit. What could I possibly need? Let me see what's down here. There's this. Is there anything I have to worry about below the pit? No. Alright, so we're good. We're gonna fall down. Nothing else to do. Alright, let's fall down again. Nothing opens up anything. Now we did it. What did I do differently? Whatever. Maybe there was a box, because I think there was a box earlier on that I was like, oh, I got the insanely perfect relic. I didn't even know that I did that. This whole time I'm like worrying about boxes. I did not realize I didn't die yet. Alright. So I guess it was kind of a... There's a silver lining to this. First insanely perfect relic of the run. I don't know if that's true. No, we have... This is our third. I think I got some in the early running. I guess we'll do a quick run-in of Ship Happens.
The Bandicoots are en route. I must reach the spot.
Alright, let's hope for the best here. Just gonna do a quick run through of it pretty much, and just hope for the best. Checkpoint. So you're not worried about any boxes? No, I'm worried about them, but I'm not gonna beat myself up if I don't get it in this first run. Guess I'm gonna go down here first. I want the bird to go a little there, and then like that. Oh, don't do this to me. I know what they want me to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. You happy? Oh my god! Thankfully we have a checkpoint. Man. We got this. 2, 3, 4. This is what I kind of like about doing the flashback tape first, is that that's like the hard platforming, and then everything else kind of becomes pie. Easy as pie. Not to say I don't die, but it doesn't become as frustrating. This is like a lot, so what am I doing here? Do I get the switch box? I think I do, right? I'm gonna be ultimately going back that way, so might as well get that. I guess that works. And then I go... No! Oh, screwed up. I remember this being the kind of like the more trickier part of this level, so once I get past it, it's not that bad. Guess I'll get this. Do I need the switch box right away? That's the question. We'll see. We'll find out. Oh, I don't like that. Okay. Trial and error. Okay, precision. Okay, we're in better shape now, I think. Hidden gem? Oh my god, though! I thought I could jump on top of the box. Cortex has been a kind of pain, hasn't he? This is gonna be long. We'll see. Now this is a matter of like where I wish I could see below me, but of course we can't. Oh, I didn't do this part? Damn it. Alright. I want to go left again. If I can. Alright, we're good. Alright, that was much easier than I made it out to be. At least we got the hidden gem out of the way.
On a cold winter's night, have yourself a bite of Bandicoot stew.
I remember this is a little tricky. God. Am I going right or left? I guess I'm going right. Nothing really on the left. Okay, I'll take it. No reason to go that way. We're good.
Oh. Just a few more steps and you'll be Bandicoot Bob.
Cortex should have wore a sweater. He might not have sneezed. I don't think I can run back too far to get anything, right? I hope not. That would be really lame if they expect me to go back to get boxes. We'll find out. Oh, do you like that? Surely not, you said. But yeah, that was like really intense platforming that I just did. I really pushed it. Alright, we got a checkpoint. Of course, there's a lot of platforming in this level to always do. Boxes to get. Remember, I have to try to get the 80 Wumpas too. Alright, let's see what we're working with here. I'm hoping I don't have to go too far back. I could test it. Just make sure. Nope. Should not be going that far back. Alright. God. Oh god. They really test your metal here. Okay, let's relax a second. We're gonna go right. What is this? He's really testing the waters. Yeah. Alright. Okay. What are we dealing with here? Please tell me there's a box. Is there a switch this way? There is not. Maybe the switch is behind the waterfall? We'll have to figure this out. Let's land on a nice block of ice here. Hopefully it's in here. Cool. I feel like I know the tricks to this level in a way, so where are we at? 61? And still have to go, but we'll see. Okay, we got those. There's some on the right over here. Oh, there's more to do. Let's see. Okay, we got all those now. I'm just not gonna risk it with all these. Actually, I kind of can, but yeah, screw it. You know what? We'll play it safe. Just want to make sure there's nothing back this way, and then we'll get that checkpoint. Don't see anything though, right? I think we're pretty good. Alright, I'm gonna trust our gut here. Okay. We're at the 76 mark for this. Sure, nothing up there. We got a little time shenanigans going on here. Let's set it off and then do it that way. So far, so good. Oh man. Alright, at least we got the checkpoint. I'll go back for that. Land on it here. Oh man, that was quick. There we go. Alright, we got this time. I'm gonna go back for that one. Oh man, I messed up my jumping. Alright, no problem. No problem. Anything else though? I can't really think of anything. Oh my god, I tried to play Super Mario 64. You said man. I tried to play Super Mario 64 on my Retro Snap, and it works fine. But I gotta say, it's like... as impressive as it is for the time, I was kind of just a little underwhelmed by... I don't even know if I was underwhelmed, but I was a little overwhelmed by how many jump mechanics there are. That they were like throwing at you like right from the start. But I don't know, the controls are a little janky. The game is kind of jank. That's basically what I was feeling. And especially playing it on a handheld didn't make it any better. So, I didn't, it's like, I don't know. Maybe I'll return to it, maybe I won't, but I kind of just wanted to test it, or like try it out. But I wasn't really vibing with it, you know? As much as I wanted to. Alright, this is easy, let's get this done. God, let's go back. So at least is a good speed running game. Okay. Alright, this is all I had to do. I don't know why that was so hard. Alright, we're at 92. I technically don't have to get this box up here. Just let the nitro get it, but whatever, I'll just go for this. Maybe I'll get the 80... Do I have the 80 yet? I don't. Oh, but I have the time box. Let's see. Could at least do that. Gonna make sure nothing's above it. Cool. Beautiful. Get the TNT out of the way. Pretty simple. There's a lot of boxes in this. There's a lot to do in this level. What's the play here? Guess I'll wait for that. Or get that like that. Ah, there's a box there. Okay, the oh, come on. I did get a checkpoint at least. I'll get the other box on the way back. Oh, I'm slipping off it. I'm looking ahead and I'm not realizing I'm slipping. Yeah, this was maybe not the wisest level to go into with like the time I try to aim for with these. Alright, we're slipping around here. Okay, we're making some progress here. Damn it, man. There's a lot of these physics. It takes a lot of concentration. That's for sure. Alright, let's try this again. I think we're in better shape, hopefully. Nothing that way. Let's try to go this way. Cool. See no issue with getting this life. Except I can't get it. Come back. Oh my god, this level. Wish I had my time thing. Oh, this box is here. Please don't tell me there's more time stuff. I don't think there was. And these were just metal crates. God. Alright, 129 it was. Let's see. Got a box right there. That could have been easily missed by accident. Good thing we didn't. Alright, we're at the end. Let's do it. Let's hit that. I can't move. There we go. What are we at? 142. Tell me there were enough nitros that's going to get me a gem. Alright, we're good. Sometimes you gotta just... We didn't get the 3 max, we'll get that next time. That'll be easy. Alright. I think we played enough for tonight. Pelpa, thank you for sticking it out. Great, you said. Great. Thank you. Okay. Pelpa Pig, it's been a pleasure. Anyone out there who wants to like, comment, or subscribe, it's greatly appreciated. You can subscribe to Kev Plays 9490 on YouTube. and or follow me on Twitter at Let's Watch Series. Other than that, stay safe, stay healthy, keep a clear head, and keep on gaming. And I'll catch you all next time. Peace out.